Abortion doctor Kermit Gosnell was acquitted Tuesday of 3 of the 8 murder charges he's facing for killing 7 infants and 1 adult patient in what the media have dubbed his House of Horrors clinic. The case started in 2010 when the FBI raided the Women's Medical Society, an abortion clinic in West Philadelphia run by Gosnell. They were in search of illegally sold prescription drugs, but instead uncovered horribly unsanitary conditions. This led to an investigation by public health officials who discovered fetal remains thrown negligently in trash bins and kept in glass jars. Gosnell also admitted performing abortions past the legal limit of 24 weeks of gestation. The case first broke in 2011 after dozens of women and some former employees came forward. The grand jury report describes the clinic saying he also killed live, viable, moving, breathing, crying babies. He killed them by cutting their spinal cords after their mothers had delivered them after receiving excessive amounts of medication. The murder trial started last month with the prosecution's case. The defense's evidence hearing was meant to start late Tuesday, but was postponed until Wednesday after the judge dropped 3 of the murder charges. WPVI has more.
Much of the prosecution testimony came from Gosnell's former employees who worked out of his West Philadelphia clinic. Judge Jeffrey Meinhardt apparently did not hear evidence strong enough to support the government's allegations.
But the judge did not explain his reasoning for granting the motions. Fox News reports on the defense lawyer Jack McMahon's main argument for the move.
Evidence presented by the prosecution didn't support the legal case against Gosnell, saying, quote, there is not one piece of objective scientific evidence that anyone was born alive at Gosnell's clinic.
Gosnell was originally accused of 8 murders, infanticide, and abusing corpses. But even though 3 murder charges have been dropped, the stakes of the trial are still high.
Gosnell is still charged in 4 baby deaths and the patient overdose. If convicted, he could face the death penalty. Gosnell has pleaded not guilty. His attorney argues the babies were already dead.
The patient in question is 41-year-old Karnamaya Mongar, who died of an overdose back in 2009 after undergoing an abortion at the clinic. 8 employees of Gosnell's clinic have pleaded guilty in the case, and among them 3 for third-degree murder of the patient. AP reporter Mary Claire Dale told PBS NewsHour about the employees' testimonies.
They were often unlicensed or untrained. Some of the women who were doing IV drug administration as well as ultrasounds and indeed in assisting with abortions had merely a few months of training.
The trial is set to resume Wednesday. For Newsy, I'm Elizabeth Hagedorn.